Here's a fun little feature I discovered when I was trying to add tyre tracks. It ended up not being quite the right solution for tyre tracks, but it's a very cool solution for something else. And it's called Decals, and it does exactly what you might expect. I'm going to add a new node to my car, and it's called Decal. And then I'm going to drag, just as an example texture, this icon SVG Godot into the textures albedo section of that decal. And now anywhere I place this box, I get the Godot icon. Even though it's a 2D picture, it gets projected over the top of my 3D picture. The way it works is it just draws it all the way through this box, whatever it intersects with, so I do end up with a picture underneath the car as well of the Godot icon. Let's just scale it down a bit more. Go to my transform and scale it down to, say, 0.5. Get a nice little Godot icon. Even that takes up most of the bonnet of my car. Scale it down to 0.4. There we go. Got a nice Godot icon on the roof of my car. And you can see it's kind of wrapped it, it's shrink wrapped it almost to the shape of the car. All it's actually doing is it's just projecting it anywhere inside that box, which works really nice. One thing you don't really want though is for the box to stick out too much, because if somebody touches this box they'll get painted with pictures of Godot too. So we do want it to be as close to the surface as possible on both sides really. Just so it doesn't end up painting other parts of your scene also. I thought a really cool decal to add to this car could just be some kind of silly hot rod flame going down the side of the car. And I was looking for it, and it turns out that not many of them have got a very open license, so I've ended up creating my own. Ta-da! The perfect decal for the perfect car. I'm going to drag decal.left and decal.right into my car assets folder. Car. And let's create a new second decal that can use these decal assets. Click on my car, add a second decal, and I'll drag in that decal left into albedo. It's come in the wrong orientation. It's the same orientation as Godot was. So we're going to rotate it this way, and we're going to rotate it this way. Oh, and already it's looking like it's a pretty nice size for the car. Just need to position it a little. And we've got a matte decal down the side of this car. You might notice it's a bit faint. The nice thing is it's come around to both sides of the car because of the giant size of this box. It's just gone all the way through the car, but it's kind of fainter at the edges of the box. So we can change this setting in the decal by going to the vertical fade section and then just playing with these sliders until they go all the way to 0, and that means it doesn't fade out as it hits the edges of these box. That way you can go as close as you like to the edges. Not that we want this matte sign to go all the way through the car. You can see it's painted all the interior of the car at the moment, and then it's come out the other side reversed with the word matte written backwards. So we are going to just shrink this box to just paint the part of the car that I want it to paint. Then I'm going to hit Control D and drag that new third decal over to the other side of the car. Just there, you can see how it works. It only paints the car if that box is intersecting with the car. Then I'm going to swap out decal left for decal right, because I've added two textures, so that the text works both ways around. Oh, but it looks like I need to flip this one around that way. Then I get my nice matte decal on both sides of the car. Oh, and it looks like that one is going through the car a little bit, so I do want to grab decal 3 and just pull it out of the car a little so that I don't see any of the decal on the inside of the car. It looks like they both need that fix just a tad. So I should still see a nice decal on the outside of the car. Looks fantastic, but I don't see any on the middle. You might be wondering why I've done this video in the lesson where we're talking all about adding player and health and stuff to the car, and it's because if you're looking at the car through the camera you don't actually see any of these decals. So I've left it till now so that we can admire our car from our first person point of view, looking at it as our player. Look at that fantastic car. Obviously you don't have to add the same decals as me. You can find any images you like to use as decals for your car, But those are my ones, and I honestly think that they're pretty cool.